Yep. I have a backup. Oh. Sorry about that. I lost my battery. I thought I had my power plugged in. So let me switch over for a second.
While he's doing that,
Yes.
let me go ahead and regale you with an interesting story that you can kind of think about and just kind of bring to the surface. I speak at director seminars from time to time, and in doing that, I often am on a listserv of other attorneys across the United States, and stories come up of things that happened, and questions are asked about, well, what do you think about how to handle this? It was an interesting situation over a no business use covenant back east with a homeowners association, single family. And what happened is apparently this lady had a blog, and people could log on the internet in the privacy of her home to watch her iron. What was interesting about this is she was ironing naked. And so someone, God knows how they found out, talked with the board and said, hey, this neighbor is over here doing this thing, she's conducting a business, she's making money off of it, do something about it. And the question come up, okay, it's a business, she's making money, but given that there's no signage, cars, employees, noise, other things like that, should they enforce them? I'll tell you later on what happened now.
I don't know if the body's big or too. Pretty poor. Okay, well, sorry about that, we'll go on. We'll run power through this. Okay, so I'm not even sure I can read that. So let me explain the management company would take over the day-to-day operation, the finances. That's the most difficult. The aesthetics, we would still keep in-house the security, the parks, the lakes. We're trying to get rid of the finances that they would manage and to manage the aesthetics, which is the big ones that take the time-consuming part. Yes.
Back to the story. A lot of attorneys across the United States weighed in on that. Questions were asked, okay, what kind of rules did they have? Was there a law in the state that was against this type of thing going on? Was morality something that should be considered by a board? The general consensus was decided because they had a rule that basically said, we'll interpret no business use, several years, so that if there's no signage, employees, noise, other things that have an indicia of business going on, then they wouldn't try to enforce the no business use covenant. In this particular situation, the general consensus also is that associations have a tough time in terms of trying to enforce things based upon morality when in fact nobody was seeing this except people that were getting on her website and paying for it. So literally they decided to do nothing about it. So I still want to know how they found out. What's really going on. I was going to say, somebody commented about, well, as the attorney for the association, how do you go home and your wife says, What did you do today? Well, I had to review some evidence. The no business use covenant, that's all that happened.
So you read that out? Yeah. I got power, sorry about that. Okay, so, continuing on, the patrol will stay as it is. We'll keep the management of the lakes, the parks, within the common grounds. Common grounds are all the entranceways, there's 17 of them. We own 3 parks and 2 lakes, if you didn't know that. And the dues is likely in 2016, depending on where we go. Now I got 2 more slides. Okay, so the budget again was ratified at a previous meeting in March. There's just 2 items I want to call your attention to. One is up here where it says the legal. We already said we're at $9,000 so far this year, which is a lot. And then the very bottom one is security. We didn't budget very good. The car we used for security, we didn't know that we needed tires and what else we did? Tires and brakes. So both those came due at the same time. They just failed, and so we have $1,367 we have to put into that, which is above out of budget. That's out of whack on our budget. Good. Okay. So the aesthetic review. Click on that. Click on the lower review there. No, it's not. Yeah, it's one of his though. Look it up. Oh, that's not it. Next one is that. Okay, so this is important with the discussion tonight, so everybody understands this. Last year we tried the same bylaw change. It didn't work out because we didn't do a very good job explaining it. So I want to take a few minutes to explain it. Well, this is the letters. You know the letter code system. This is the letter system we do. He's going to explain the legal part. We're going to do internally how we do the letters. So there's no way that we can say, okay, you have grass and weeds in your sidewalk, and we're going to send it to him. He's going to charge you $1,000. He's going to pay your bill. The first thing we do is you get letter 1. Okay, that starts in May. If you're in violation of letter 1, you'll get a letter that says, please take care of this. You have 14 days. They come around monthly, so the aesthetic lady, Sasha, will go around with volunteers, and they look at if the thing's been taken care of. If it's been taken care of, it's written off, and you're good to go. If it's not taken care of, the same exact thing is still there, a month later you get letter 2. Okay, it will tell you that please take care of it. It's still happening, it's still there. You have to take care of it. And a month later they'll come back and check it again, and it's still there. You'll get letter 3. So we're already at 2 months out minimum. Then after letter 3, which is right here, this doesn't have a point on it.